basically nobody. Okay. So this lady has to pray.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
This lady can do whatever. I'm gonna have to sell trinkets again. Should we send the leper to the brothel? I'm gonna send my leper with rabies and the black plague to the brothel. Is this a good idea? I'm sure they'll love him. I mean... Oh my god. Alright. Let's get rid of... Tapeworm. My options seem to be Warrens, Cove, or Wield. Highwayman. 40% bleed chance. Gives me a bust. Hey, Hooguru, how's it going? I don't know how Darkest Dungeon's going. I didn't lose yet, but I think I'm working on it. So... Oh, this is the guy with like the little fellow and we just kill him with damage, right? Something like that. Probably a stun on the back rank would be good. Not really doing a very good job of staying on top of negative quirks, am I? Any attack to Wilbur is a free attack for the king. All these guys have problems. Modman Morgan, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, Modman Morgan. Appreciate the support a lot. We been enjoying the show. Welcome to Advent Skynet. All these, yeah, like these guys all. I don't really want to send them out and lock in these terrifying perks. Maybe this guy's okay. Maybe it's okay to just bring a level 2 bounty hunter or grave robber as well. Or I don't even have to do this, right? I could do some other mission that was not as scary. Ooh, you're a Darkest Dungeon streamer. I am just starting this game. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't lose yet, which means that I'm still playing. But certainly been coming close. What? Uppercut seems like a good idea. Bounty. Should we mark something? Should we go with a marking team? I don't want this guy. I want this lady. I want flashing daggers for negative bleed resist. Shadow fade. Lunge. Probably pick. This comp has some problems. Welcome to Twitch, odd man. It's a wonderful place. This team sucks. Oh my god. Alright. I'm sure we'll be fine though. I'm going to level up Mace Bash. Because we're going to need something to do from rank 2. And I don't think we need Judgment. Oh, debuffs against bosses. Oh, I forgot. That's what we want. This is going to be a very odd team. Okay. I'm going to go Jester, Occultist, I just want some big nerd who can stand in front of everybody and basically do nothing. Another Jester? That's not what I want. Okay, I'm back to this plan again. So we're just gonna debuff the big thing a lot until it's dead. Because that's how dying works, right? You just debuff it. We have Slice Off for the boss fight and Harvest until then. That's good. Here, I want damage against marked things, which we have. Come hither, we'll be fine until we get to the end. Finish him, we'll be fine. Flashbang. Do I have stuns? Not really. is all fine. We want to weaken. We want to make vulnerable. I might want this as well. I'm out of money, so let's hold off. Let's sell some trinkets. Hold shift to sell trinkets. Camper's helmet. For people who just don't know how to play the game. Other than by spawn camping. Okay, this is all fine. I should have upgraded this before I did that. Try to remember that next time. Over in the sanitarium, I have to... Let's burn weak grip on life off. Twice? Twice. Need 60 heads. It's a lot of heads. I like leading with the Jester and doing finale. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, Mudman. Lead with the Jester, finale, and then he sits in the back and stress heals a bunch. But that's why my Vestal has to be able to do something from position 2. Alright. This looks like a team. Fear of beasts. Seems a little bit more sensible. Let's go extra damage. Like so. And... actually going to go with a Sun Ring on the Jester. Just trying to maximize our ability to get one-hit knockouts on the first turn. Our bounty hunter is largely about... Wait, how fast are you? A bounty hunter is largely about just staying alive. Can take an Arbalest to remove mark from my guys. Well, I don't have an Arbalest. And I didn't know that my guys got marked. But other than that, very good. I will keep this in mind. Plus 30% debuff skill chance. Sounds like what we want to do. It's a debuff, right? Oh, and I was going to go Hand of Light. So I have another thing to level up. Just for the boss. Okay, after spending a very, very long time realizing that I have no idea what I'm doing, here we are. We're going to the Warrens. Do we need more bandages here? Maybe. Don't know. Want to make sure we have enough torches. A couple of shovels. I'm just going to real quickly scan through the Warrens. See what curios we have. Need lots of medicine and some holy water, actually. Okay, hopefully I can get a secret room, but it's not certain because my scouting's pretty bad. Camping skills. Crap. Oh wait. I have to Ah. I could just take medicine to burn off debuffs. Let's take one more. Oh, wait.
My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor. The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man. A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
So we're going over here. This looks like a pretty easy one to clear all the rooms in. Let's go like... It's also a really easy one to get a good scout ping and see everything on. Or alternately not get a scout ping and then walk into a trap and die. Scouting, scouting, scouting. Ooh, the large corpse eater and the hulking swinator. My guys are terrible. Why don't you do anything? Got him. Because I have a Vestal and a cultist. That's why I don't do anything. It's actually a pretty likely stun. Not that time though. I'm gonna sort of go straight to the boss fight. Sort of. Oh, these are all beasts. Awkward. Crunching backhand. Got him. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'll take it. Sometimes I'm just clicking to try to make the little prompts go away faster. I have no way to kill it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Devastating blow.
Surprised I haven't sped the game up yet. I'm gonna wait for my second playthrough and just play the first one with nothing changed in the configs or anything. Trot retreat. Where are you going? Where are you going, friend? Oh, I should have stress healed. I feel a little bit like any composition in which your Vestal is using Mace Bash is just terrible, to be honest. Does not seem great. Got him though.
Has no intrinsic merit, unless
Got the scout ping.
be considered a virtue.
Yeah, we'll go along the top to get to the boss fight. Makeshift dining table gives me food and maybe a little bit of gold if we give it medicine. Why not?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Vestal has Mace Bash trinkets. Ooh. Alright, this is one that burns off a negative quirk. So my Jester is now 100% without negative quirks. Slightly post-medieval, post-traumatic stress disorder simulator. Man, my cultist is just absolute garbage. Just doing legitimately nothing. And the what? Okay. That makes me feel bad for laughing at her. Fantasy with late medieval tech. Late medieval. It depends who's playing Civ, you know? Is it a first timer or is it somebody who knows all of the mechanics and is able to,
Continue the onslaught.
you know, rush straight up to the industrial era pretty early. Don't vomit on me.
Precision and power.
No. No more vomiting on people.
Press disadvantage. Give them no
So
quarter.
rude. Vomit into your elbow. That's what I was always taught in school. So is this just a key gone?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Not sure that we ever really needed bandages to begin with. I'm gonna try putting my Vestal into Cultist in slightly different spots.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
It's definitely a PTSD simulator. We can agree on that. Hello! We have met the Swine King. Oh, my guy is stunned. Oh, I didn't fucking change my abilities. Oh, God. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I'm just gonna do my best to deal a ton of damage and kill this guy. That's okay, I guess, but apparently I need to left click over here instead of over here when I'm just spamming stuff. Why are my guys not dying? I find this to be generally confusing.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
So we can try to bleed him forever. It's only 20% bleed resist. This deals... Okay, I can't see anymore. Deals like 12 damage per attack. Versus Finale. Plus stabs. No. It would be better to stab him. I don't actually like take any damage from this. Hey, Death of Angels, how's it going? I feel like there's a pretty good chance I can just out heal it. Okay, I can't left click over here either. That is what I wanted to do though, fortunately. It has been a week with the Angels. I've been spending a lot of time in bed feeling miserable. It's been my hobby of late. Yeah, we definitely want to be Dirk stabbing. Very rude. Okay, so like he doesn't do anything is basically what I'm learning. Seems like maybe you would want to make sure that your boss actually did something when you designed it. Flashbang.
The ground quakes.
Probably didn't need to spend quite as much money working out how we were going to beat this guy.
Masterfully executed.
Hey, we did it.
Through a ton of putrid flesh.
All right, Wilbur. It's you and me now. Holy shit, what? That's considerably more threatening than what the other guy was up to.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, well, we won. So... I guess I cannot camp in this exact moment. Let's get rid of anti-venom. And grab a haste chalice. I guess we don't have to camp. Just yet. I need a scout ping though. That was certainly... Okay, I'm not getting a scout ping by camping. That was certainly one way to deal with that boss fight.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
I found some alcohol. If I give it medicine, I get 30% damage until camp. the amount better that my squad could have been at fighting that boss fight is just a little bit absurd. Surprise. Tentacles. He's just gonna move twice in a row, right?
As the fiend falls,
Nice. Saving finale for next turn. And I want heal on people because they are about to take some damage probably. Spotted fever. Okay.
destroyed. confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
It just seems really, really hard for this team not to kill everything that they fight in a veteran dungeon. I imagine that in, I don't know, in tougher circumstance, I can imagine us getting there. Unlocked strongbox. Sometimes these blight me, but generally they're okay. Still looking for secret room. I don't need a shovel because of how the connections work. Did they say that, anti-fringe? That sounds like a real thing that you are reporting right now. We have to balance late game based on how Darkest Dungeon's late game is balanced. It's very key. Alright, I found the secret room. That's really nice. I have one battle, one curio. Let's go this way. Come to the secret door at the very, very, very end of the dungeon. Let's burn off one of these guys. Does JL have Twitter? I didn't even know JL had a non-secret Twitter. Is that something I should know? Probably not. Okay. Do I want this stack of gold? Do I need more medicines? Maybe. Fair enough, anti-fringe. You got me there. In retrospect, I don't know what I was expecting. I feel sort of sad about not having a Houndmaster to make everything bleed. Like, I'm not convinced that it's actually generally good, but it's certainly a lot of fun. This is still the first Stygian run. We're getting up toward week 40 or something. Get over here. Can mess around for a turn or so. against the Corpse Eater. It's probably gonna make my people allergic to being healthy or something, though. Just want to get one more stress heal off. Please. Thank you. If I beat Darkest Dungeon 4, I'm not sure that I'm even going to try to beat it without looking up stuff. I'm trying to work that out, Laertes. Because this part of the game would be a lot more engaging if I knew what I was building toward. Like, but when I don't even know what I'm trying to beat, it's really hard for me to, like, make sensible decisions about, like, oh, I'm going to level up this guy so that I can do this thing. I'm trying to work out what this is. Where am I? I'm not in the cove. I'm not in the Weald. I'm in the Warrens, right? This is a sacrificial stone, which risks stress to potentially purge a negative quirk or give me a positive one. Well, there you go then. Oh, there's a lot more stuff to do. We're still not really that close to being full either. Food, we've got plenty of food. So let's go. Let's get everything. Had lots of food. Oh, I don't have any light anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna leave nowish. Fight one battle here. Let's go back. Really? Why would I not just fight this? Why would I not just fight this? Alright. Antique Friends, you're on fire today. What's going on with you? How do you do it?
Obliterated.
How is Yellow Alert different from your guys in Darkest Dungeon being surprised sometimes? Isn't it the same thing? I'm not sure if guys in Darkest Dungeon are more or less survivable than in XCOM. Something sort of interesting to think about. That's very thoughtful and kind of you, Anti-French. I'm glad that you're a generous god. There's a lot more mechanical support for your guys just becoming really shit without actually dying in Darkest Dungeon. I've found that I can mitigate yellow alert in Long War 2, but I don't know. Other people
But a victory nonetheless.
Other people seem to like struggle with that game or something. I don't understand Long War 2 balancing anymore. Like, it's so confusing having people report that the game is extremely difficult and other people report that the game is extremely easy, and just like not really knowing what that means.
And not the rule.
I think that I like Darkest Dungeon's fatigue system. Fatigue and death systems.
The battle may yet be won.
I'm gonna risk the feast, I think. More than I like XComs. Let's protect from nighttime ambush. Back time on you. Is that it? Minus 15 stress on you, I guess. Tiger's Eye. I wonder if there was like some copyright concerns. I should have abandoned hope probably at the start of all this. Whatever.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Good thinking, Death of Angels. Thanks so much for sorting that out for me, Laertes. That's very useful. Although, I remain confused about why some people were able to beat the game on Legend Iron Man in like the first couple of weeks that it was out. Okay, maybe not the first couple of weeks. The first month or so. We're trying to leave this fight with no stress on us, which seems sort of difficult, actually. And no more diseases would be nice too. This is a really... It's a nasty couple of dudes to have to fight in such a situation. Yes, toss your skull at me. And he has stunned my stress healer. Brilliant. So a corpse only has 220% stun resist, which I believe means that you could theoretically stun one. You'd have to probably debuff it. That might be difficult with 220% debuff resist as well. Anyone else stoked for Ungoro tomorrow? I tried to play Hearthstone a little bit. Didn't really get there. The weirdest thing to me about XCOM, I think, is you're allowed to like save and reload,
Perhaps the turning point.
but there's like an expectation that you don't. But like you still can. And that just makes it really weird to balance. Doesn't really make any sense. Yay, we got an emerald. Okay, pretty good dungeon. People complain about yellow alert and they're like, oh, I lose my campaign because of this. Or they complain about snake grabs and they're like, if you don't know that this is coming, it can just wipe your squad. And I'm left like struggling to understand why they're playing the game on Iron Man if they're going to complain about the enemies killing them in ways that they don't realize can happen. Like, isn't that, if you play blind Iron Man, isn't that what you're signed up for? Isn't that the goal? Irrepressible. Replaced unerring. Okay. We have the fits on our Vestal.
Women and men.